Here's what happened last time we covered the Flat Earth dating game. Okay, so let's get this straight before we start the dating game. Holy shit. What? Okay, Kelsey is a divorced single mother, and she used to be on an MTV dating game show where she admits she's a cheating whore. When she was 15 till age 17, she was locked up in Mexican prisons and jails where she ate rice and beans and swept the dirt. And if she was a good girl, they gave her a banana. What in the flying fuck is going on?
I told them y'all can just start calling me spoiler alert instead of conspiracy theorist because all the stuff I'm telling you is true.
That's
so.
smart. Yeah, my mom said you can stop. Everyone can stop referring to me as a conspiracy theorist and start referring to me as that bitch who was right the whole time.
That's what you should. This is a good time for you to probably mention what's going on with your mom right now.
Rose gives Kelsey command. Kelsey listens to Rose and performs Rose's command. You should probably talk about your mom right now, Kelsey. We're going to interrupt the dating show, and you need to probably talk about your mom.
Well, I was going to say really quickly while he was talking about that tinfoil hat thing, I'm going to do a live stream at the salon on Saturdays coming up, and I put foil all over women's heads all day long. So I thought that would be a good idea for a name for my live stream. Something about tinfoil hats, because I'm only...
Very clever. You are going to do a live stream from a salon. You put tinfoil on women's heads. So you think that would be a good idea for the name of your stream? Something to do with tinfoil. How very clever. I can see why you consider yourself to be such an intelligent woman. Now, Kelsey, I have visited both your channels. I am subscribed to both your channels. You know, I have never seen you put out a single piece of truth content. In fact, I have personally seen you dress up like a man several times. I'm not saying you are a man, but you definitely dressed up like a man.
Oh my God. Oh God, what in the hell is that? Oh hell no. Hell no. Nope. Never again. We got ooh.
Oh, hey there, guys. Yeah, they all look like that. I'm gonna switch teams.
Kelsey, I'm a bit confused. What the heck are we watching? What is this that you did, Kelsey? I mean, this is your channel, obviously. 12-year-old Carol Baskin turns 19 years old. Joe Exotic into a ... Oh, God, what is that? Is that the title? Oh, no, here's the title. 12-year-old Carol Baskin turns 19-year-old Joe Exotic into a homosexual. 21 likes, 448 views back in April 2020. This is what you were doing during quarantine. Now, ladies and gentlemen, you can do your own investigation. It kind of bothers me that nobody else goes and subs to Kelsey Kirwan and watches her videos. So it's like a total shock and surprise when I show you guys this shit, but it shouldn't be. If I point at these people, if you're my audience and you want to know what the hell's going on, why don't you go check these people out and look at what I'm trying to show you and do your own investigation. And then when I talk about them, you might not be confused. You might have something to bring to the table. So if you are watching right now and you want to help me bring justice to the world and bring down these shills, you can do your own investigation and bring me the evidence to my comments section. I love finding evidence in my comments section. In fact, that's how I ended up here on Kelsey's channel to begin with. Now, wait a minute. Kelsey, is that you jerking off while watching a guy try to rape a girl with teeth in her vagina? I'm pretty sure I just watched you dress up like a guy, pretend to jerk off while looking at a guy touching a girl who has teeth in her vagina. That was really weird. That's the weirdest video I've ever seen, Kelsey. Kelsey, why the hell did you and your friends make this? What is the purpose of this? Why are you now trying to enter the truth community? If this is the type of material you're usually making, why are you just now trying to enter the truth community? I don't think you belong in the truth community. I think you should stick to doing videos like these.
What do you mean you can't see me for another 3.5 months? You're my hairstylist. I can't keep cutting at it myself. I look like trying hard. Somebody say something. No, I'm okay. I'm just feeling a little lost in this uncertainty. What in the Sam? Hey, I told you. Hey, what are you
And
doing?
here you have Kelsey with a child on a leash.
Sam, hey, I told you. Hey, Sam, hey, I told you. Hey, get inside.
Some great footage, Kelsey. I am so glad I subscribed to your channels. Now, anyone at home watching this, you can do your own investigation and subscribe to any of these people. You don't even have to subscribe. You just watch them. See what they do and say. If you really pay attention, you can find 100% proof these people are actors, 100% shills. Some people say, Jake, I can't sit through that flat earth dating game show. Well, then you're gonna miss all the fun proof and them bringing me up and trying to talk about Jake the asshole. I find it to be 100% comedy gold and proof that these are actors and shills. God, I love it. Look at that, Kelsey. Look at you. So I watched the videos on your channel that you've put up over the years, and there isn't one single conspiracy video. So, you're going to start doing a live stream about conspiracies, and you're going to call yourself Tinfoil something. Well, I look forward to seeing this. Oh boy, you are going to give me so much content, Kelsey. I am going to milk you dry, because that's what women are for. Milking, right? Just kidding, ladies. This is the point where you are going to want to get your popcorn ready. This is where it gets good.
A couple things in the chat. So I saw somebody say there's no way Kelsey's serious about this. It's all for entertainment. It actually is not for entertainment. It's a serious endeavor.
Yeah, and
She's single. Go ahead.
And I am like, so we did have another person advertising for this show in their own special way by posting a video that we did last week and calling me a dumb bimbo, an actress, fake. There's no way. And then a man. There's a few people that have been calling me a.
It's not just a few. Go look at the comment.
Yeah, that was me, sweetie. I'm the one who said those things, except for that last part. I never said for sure you were a man. I said you have some manly features, and I'm not totally sure. I haven't made up my mind whether or not I for sure think you're a man. So I'm going to pretend you're a woman for now. That's what I said. Don't try and fabricate stories with me, sweetie. I'm the one who's going to destroy you, not the other way around. Now, say my name, bitch.
I mean, that's a scary thing when you realize these people are truthers and they can't even tell a woman from a man. That's trouble.
That poor little kid, Jake the asshole or whatever he calls him.
Oh, there it is. The MTV actress or actor says my name. Oh, it feels so good. Feels so good when the shills acknowledge my existence. Lets me know I'm on the right path and that I'm getting to them. Now you have an MTV actress mentioning Jake the asshole. This is new ground, y'all. This is a new territory for me. I have never quite had my foot on these shills' throats so badly before that they have to now dig up this chick and have her try and trash talk me? Kelsey, I am the smartest human being you have ever seen or heard of. The minute you try and make fun of me, you are instantly defeated because I have those videos of you dressing up like a man and having a child on a leash, going on MTV Exposed, losing a game show, and admitting you are a lying, cheating whore in front of millions of people. I have all those things, Kelsey. Let's hear what you have.
Himself. I mean, his name is self-explanatory, but
My name is Jake the Asshole. People who like me, love me. People who I go after, yeah, they think I'm an asshole. Tough for them.
him posting that I'm a dumb bimbo blonde, saying a lot of derogatory stuff about me, laughing about it, laughing about David and Jeran and Rose and all of us, but streaming the show that we just streamed for an hour and a half, roasting us, it's like comical because he wants to be this, pillar in the flat earth community, quote unquote.
No, that is 100% incorrect. It's a flat earth cult community. None of you guys use the correct map at all. You use a debunked, defunct, destroyed map, the Circle AE map. In fact, Kelsey, you don't even know how that map works. You don't know the globe model. You don't know the AE model. You don't know a goddamn thing about the Earth. I've never heard you say a thing about it. So, Kelsey, you just said Jake the Asshole's name, and you are going to try to say I'm trying to be a pillar in your flat earth cult community? No, I'm destroying and exposing your flat earth cult community. There is no community. It's a giant fucking cult.
That's right. But
Well,
then
to
again,
me,
he's going in
Jake the Asshole is the
somebody
only
that's
person
new.
in flat Earth that I've ever thought was a shill.
Oh, random contestant down in the bottom left-hand corner thinks I'm the only person he's ever thought could be a shill. Sure, dude. Sure. Good line.
The only person. The only one I've ever thought
The
was a
only
shill.
one on YouTube. Nobody in the history of Flat Earth did anything shilly ever. Just me. Wow, the level of discernment on that guy. Yeah, that guy's definitely an actor. That line right there at that specific time, I'm the only one ever on the internet he could ever think of that might be a shill. Okay, then.
Jake.
There's a female in the group. Ooh, wow, big deal. There's a ton of females in the group, but one comes on that so happens to be friends with these people that, and what does that do for the community? Like, that just makes everybody look bad. And
What you just said didn't make sense. You went on there, you're a girl who goes on their show and you're friends with them. That's not my problem. No, you going on there is not my main issue, Kelsey. Again, I'm not trying to be part of your cult community. I used to be 10 million times more popular than you will ever be in your cult community. I was looked at literally as a legend in your cult community. I have done more in your cult community than you will ever, ever, ever do. If I was to put all my videos back up, you would be fucking overwhelmed with how much I have done for your stupid cult community. And you know what? That's why I am the smartest person that you know and have ever heard of, and that's why I am going to destroy your cult, because I used to be in it. I used to be a leader in your cult. I figured out what was going on, and now I'm exposing it. And because of my experience, I am the ultimate fake flat earth shill buster that there ever was or ever will be. And sweetie, you are the weakest link in the entire world, the weakest shill I have ever seen, and I am going to make you the reason the whole thing fails. So I'm pretty sure your career is going to be over very soon with this project.
shouldn't we all just be loving each other, not pushing each other out? Like, that goes for any business, any group of any organization.
We should all just love each other, right? It doesn't matter if you, let's say, graped a woman or threw a woman in a TV, like that black man, right? You should just love him and welcome, right? You know, that black man who threw that lady into the TV while you all joked and laughed? Remember that? I do. My audience does. Should we be loving and accepting of people like that? Welcome them into our truther community? I don't think so, sweetie. Sounds like something a cult member would say.
Yeah, totally. And the thing that frustrates me about it is that somebody like me, I let everybody do whatever they want on their own channel, right? It's your.
Oh, you do, unless I talk about you, and then you want to make hit pieces on me all day, every day. So yeah, Jeran doesn't care. Man, I'm Jeran here. I'm just a nice guy. I just like to let everyone just be themselves. Unless you say something about Jeran and his terrible content, then he'll dedicate all of his time to making you look like the bad guy. But he doesn't care. He doesn't care so much that he's dedicated the last 3 days to me because he doesn't care.
Channel, it's YouTube. It's about you. You can do whatever you want, do what kind of videos you want. And so when something like we did the Baby Truther show because of what RV said, and we kind of played off of it, it was funny. The intro was...
You do not do the Baby Truther show because of something RV said. That is a lie. That is a stupid lie. It doesn't make sense. RV Truth supposedly calls you Baby Truthers, so you create an entire PEDO vibey, terrible, nonsensical show because he called you that, and then you keep doing content week after week after week because of something someone called you? Hey, Jeran, I'm calling you a fucking no-good scumbag, so why don't you start the no-good fucking scumbag show, because that's what I called you. That's how much sense it makes for you to do a Baby Truther show because RV Truth called you that. I'm calling you a scumbag, no good piece of shit shill. So I think you should do the scumbag, no good piece of shit shill show, Jeran, because Jake the asshole called you that.
Funny, people liked it.
And we're all friends, and we're just having a good time having a talk.
Right, and people like it because we need a little laugh, right? Right now, shit's fucking crazy in this world. People have gone...
Your show's not good for a laugh. It's good for a cringe, and beyond that, it makes people want to rip their eyeballs out of their head. It is the worst thing that ever happened to the truth community. In fact, there's something far more sinister going on here. I haven't figured out what, but eventually I just might get there.
Insane, and we need a laugh. And so to have somebody come along and think that they're got some sort of virtue signaling where they're like, oh, these guys are using babies. And I mean, it's just pathetic.
And then he said also that
you looked better when you were underage.
Yeah,
I did not say she looked better when she was underage. She was on an MTV dating game show, and I said she looked better when she was younger. A lot of women look better when they're younger. Don't try to make up any story about me and put words in my mouth. I said, let's take a look at her when she was younger and looked a lot better. When she was on that MTV dating game show, I'm pretty sure she wasn't underaged. She did not look underage. She looked about 18, 19, 20, 21 in that show. And if you go back to that timeline and then look at her now, yeah, I don't think she was underaged, so don't even try and fabricate a story with me. Liar, actor, scumbag, shill.
He's claiming that all these people around us are actors and pedophiles.
I'm not even, that's not even my claim. That is a fact. That is a fact. You guys are actors. Now, I never said you are 100% for sure PEDOs. I never said that. No. I didn't say that for sure you are. I said that your show puts out a PEDO vibe, and that's my opinion. I'm allowed to have my opinion. Opinions are like assholes, and everyone's got one, and my opinion is that the Baby Truther show puts out a PEDO vibe. And then when you watch that one woman get beat by that black man while you all made sick jokes and laughed, well, that was just the icing on the cake and all the ammo I needed to expose you to the entire world and put you in a hole you will never crawl out of. And if the best you got on me is that I yelled at a guy outside of 7-Eleven, you're not going to be able to do battle with me very long before they cancel this show too.
And then saying that I'm a man, I'm an actress, and I look better back then than I do now.
You are an actress. You might be a man. I didn't say for sure you were a man. I said you might be a man. You see how I'm handling this? I'm saying she might be a man. Not saying for sure because I've never actually inspected her body. So, being as I'm not ever going to inspect her body, I'm just going to have an assumption in my head that she's probably a man. But I'm going to pretend for the sake of this video she's a woman.
out on screen. Like, when I was a child in LA.
Child, yeah. So anyway, we don't need to talk much about that. We'll move on from there. But all right, so that's, I think everyone we didn't get.
This is real. It actually saddens me that people say stuff like that. I mean, I'm gonna let it roll off my shoulders either way.
Oh, yeah, I can tell it's rolling right off your shoulders. That's why you have to spend this segment talking about me. If I wasn't getting to you, you wouldn't have to interrupt your game show to talk about Jake the asshole. If I was one of those fellas down there and I heard you talking about this guy, I would figure you probably have a crush on this guy because you're talking about him so much. If I was one of those dudes down there who wanted to date you, I'd be a little upset that you needed to interrupt the dating show to talk about Jake the asshole. But I can see why you're talking about me. You are in love with me. I am the first man and the only man to ever absolutely destroy you and your soul, and you know it and you feel it and you can't do anything about it. That's why you go to my channels and watch me. I have proof she goes to my channels and watches me. She's all up in my comments section on several videos, on both my channels. The Jake Gibson channel, my backup channel, she's over there all up in the comments. Now she's even making videos about me. Girl, you have no idea who you are even fucking with. And that's what makes this so special.
But like I feel really secluded over here, not just being on this island, but being a truther, being a flat earther. It's a very lonely place to be. That's exactly what we've all been talking about this whole time. You lose a lot of friends, a lot of your family. I'm very blessed to have my sister who's gone on, talked with David Weiss a couple years ago, and she's open to the idea. My mom's open to the idea. I have my best friend Rose is, the most amazing person I know. And I'm so sad for the people out there that have lost so many friends and family members because of this. But I am 100% really trying to find a partner. I want to do this dating show regularly for other people that are in my shoes as well. So this is 100% real. This is who I am. And
That was really convincing. Give her the Flat Earth Shill Award. There she is, the greatest shill in the world. She wins the greatest shill award for that bullshit story right there.
But I am 100% really trying to find a partner. I want to do this dating show regularly for other people that are in my shoes as well. So this is 100% real. This is who I am, and
This is 100% real. This is who I am, and This is 100% real. This is who I am, and
Sorry to say, I'm alone on Thanksgiving.
And
so,
I did not.
This is for real.
And we did.
Yeah, you're in front of a CGI background. So that background behind you, that's not even real, that's CGI. How do we really know where you are or what you're doing or who you're with? You could be literally anywhere with anyone right now because you have a CGI background. Yeah, that was real convincing there, Kelsey. That is some amazing acting skill. I can see why I have not ever seen you in a major Hollywood production. But you're getting there. One day, if you keep this up, you might get to be in them Hollywood movies. So keep it up, girl. You're on your way.
Sorry to say, I'm alone on Thanksgiving.
And
so,
I did not.
This is for real.
And we did not purchase her or something, whatever people are saying.
You did not purchase her or whatever people are saying. Well, she's an actress, so somebody had to have hired her. Jeran did not purchase her.
When I first met Kelsey,
So dumb.
I saw her and I thought, this is my best friend. I think that you're so special. And I think
Yeah, you saw her and you instantly became best friends. Yeah, nice story, Rose, because people like Kelsey are always trying to hang out with people like Rose down there. That troll face. Sure, Sure, she wanted to be your best friend. You pointed at her, you saw her, you instantly fell in love and became best friends. Who hasn't seen that scenario play out? Sure.
Are you familiar with what a First Amendment audit is?
Mm-hmm. Or I am.
Kelsey?
No.
Shocker.
Well, that's where people they go with cameras and they go into, they're walking the line, a fine line of what's legal and what's illegal. And they push that to, basically they want people to respect the freedom that they have to.
She doesn't even know what a First Amendment audit is. And this guy's like taking a long time to explain it. Wow. What a truther you are, Kelsey.
Record in public places, usually government officials, police, and so forth. Usually government officials don't like it. They don't like cameras being on them, so they usually don't react well on, when that's happening. So, but that's what they do. They go out and actually allowed to do it as long as they're in public places. So, yeah.
Yeah, you can tell all this is going in one ear and out the other. She is not going to remember any of that. She's pretty much looking at you as if you have worms crawling out of your head right now. She doesn't know and she doesn't care, obviously.
So you would go out into a public place with a camera and then
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I would do it.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's crazy, Kelsey, because
Maybe she kind of got it. So you go to public places with a camera. Okay. Yeah, that's kind of part of it.
Yeah, I don't know if I have a good answer for that. I don't.
Okay, here's a different question. Here's a different question.
Yeah.
Redo.
Redo.
What kind of secret society would you like to start?
Yeah, as if Kelsey just came up with that question off the top of her head. What were you looking at down there, Kelsey? Yeah, you just came up with that off the top of your head? You're going to ask somebody what type of secret society they want to start? That is a really strange question for a truther to ask to another supposed truther, right? Let's see their answer.
Huh.
It doesn't have to be an evil thing,
Oh, no, it's not evil. It would be good. I was trying to think of
a secret society that's not evil. So you keep secrets, but it has nothing to do with deception or being evil. It's just a society that's secret. So, what sort of not evil secret society would you like to create? That's the question.
It would be kind of like a church, I guess. We'd be
a church, I guess.
Sitting around. I should back up and say when I came back to God, I'm full on Torah observant now. I haven't eaten pig for 4 years now.
Give him a hand. He hasn't eaten pig for 4 years now, everybody. All right. He's definitely getting into the gates of heaven with that one. All right. Good job. You should pick that guy, Kelsey.
And so I think some kind of secret society with underpinning of God would be a good way to go. Call it a cult.
So I think some kind of secret society with underpinning of God would be a good way to go. Call it a cult.
Or what?
Oh my God. Did you just say what I thought you just said, random contestant down there? Holy shit. There it is. It's a cult. Told ya, they're actors. It's a cult. All the proof is here, everybody. It's too easy, like shooting fake flat earthers shill fish in a barrel, if there was such a thing.
Ever, but something like that. Flat earth, throw it in there. We can talk about that. Political conspiracies, we can throw those in there. Kind of putting ourselves back under the jurisdiction of God, and I
on a secret society with like God and throw some flat earth in there, some political conspiracies, we could call it a big old cult. Did you just say that? Holy shit, yes he did. You can rewind it and listen all you want. That is what he said. Wow, I love this game. Now, I'm not sure how many of you guys caught what he said there, but Mr. Random Contestant just explained exactly what the Flat Earth cult is. He's explaining exactly what the Flat Earth cult that you're looking at is. He explained it. Listen one more time, very carefully, to Random Contestant.
What kind of secret society would you like to start?
Huh.
It doesn't have to be an evil thing, you know, like.
Oh, no, it's not evil. It would be good. I was trying to think of. It would be kind of like a church, I guess. You know, we'd be sitting around, and so I think some kind of secret society with underpinning of God would be a good way to go. Call it a cult or whatever, but something like that. Flat Earth, throw it in there. We can talk about that. Political conspiracies, we can throw those in there. Kind of putting ourselves back under the jurisdiction of God. Good way to go. Call it a cult.
Call it a cult. Call it a cult. Call it a cult. Call it a cult.
Or whatever, but something like that. Flat Earth, throw it in there.
There it is, folks. That should be your aha moment. You should be like, whoa, holy crap. That guy just explained what the entire fake Flat Earth rollout cult is. He just explained it. Wow, that is so crazy and mind-blowing that Random Contestant down there just so happened to spill the beans on what the entire fake Flat Earth cult rollout is. The secret society that he would like to start. You guys, that's it right there. That's all the proof you should ever need. The fact that he said that on this show at that time. The fact that I'm showing it to you under this context. The people who don't finish this video aren't going to understand. They won't see that. They'll be lost. All the viewers who doubt me and say, Jake, why are you spending time on these people? Why are you giving these people attention? I just exposed one of the biggest conspiracies of all time, and I proved it 100%, while no other channel has ever done anything like this before. Yet there are still people questioning me and refusing to watch the truth that I'm giving. This channel started as Flat Earth Asshole. And now you see what's happening now. Hopefully those of you who've been with me since the beginning or understand what's going on realize the level of importance of what we just heard and what we just saw. That is my aha moment. My aha, I have 100% proof that these are all actors leading a giant cult.
Call it a cult. Call it a cult. Call it a cult. Call it a cult. Call it a cult.